are a artsy person and you want to do this outside of the classroom, here are some things I'm going to give you that you may want. My favorite art supplies. So please understand, what the school can buy is not always what I would like you to use, but we're going to use what we have. First thing, drawing. You don't have to use, yes, I have drawing pencils, okay? I have them. Those are the ones that are HB, 4B, 6B, 2H. Yes, but I will say you're going to find the graphite, this is what you call graphite, that you like. I'm always a 2B, 4B kind of person, I think, or HB, I don't remember. But I always have one I use. And the fun thing is they don't come with erasers, so then you have to have an eraser. So illustration pencils or drawing pencils are great to have, but you're going to find one you like. So find a type of pencil you like. My two favorite are mechanical pencils. And they're kind of frustrating because mechanicals can be annoying. These two are my favorite mechanical pencils. Just the Papermate Sharp Writer, okay? That would be one of my favorite, cheap and quick and easy, but then the eraser runs out real quick. The other one I found out, this is the Julie 0.9. My husband has to use these for work, and he left it one time, and I stole it, so I went on Amazon and found it. Love these. They do have an eraser, but again, they run out real quick. But they come in a big pack. So those are my two mechanical pencils. Yes, I have an art bag. You're going to see this. It has all my little tools. That's a great thing to do. Another mechanical pencil I'm learning to like is Sakura. This is like an art mechanical pencil. So I don't remember how priced it is. One thing I love that I found is a pink mechanical pencil. Yes, with pink lead. This is kind of like, it's a lot of art illustrators use a light blue pencil because I guess it doesn't pick up, I don't know. I don't know much about illustration, but pink, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. It's cool. So those are my pencils that I go to. Again, I'll try to link all this below because I bought them off Amazon, but those are my favorite pencils. Illustration pens. Okay, this is important because you have waterproof, and then you have non. Everybody knows Sharpie is a good tool, and you can get thin Sharpies and you can get thick Sharpies. But Sharpies, this is just an Amazon brand. I like it because you don't have a top. Sharpies are a great tool to draw with if you want to save money. And these come in bulk. I can buy them in a group. So my two favorite drawing pens are Uniball Vision. Okay, this is it's fine. So that is one of my favorite ones if I want a fine line. And this comes in a big pack. I have tons of them. And I put some in my bag. I put some in my sketchbook materials. I have some in my purse. So it comes in a lot. My next one is the Tombow I don't know. Fudenocuke. That's Japanese. This one is like a tip that you can kind of make a fine line and then a thick line with it. So, again, it's just a different look. Love it still. It does smear. You kind of have to let it dry. These are waterproof ones that I'm showing you because I need to make sure that it is. Other things, Unipen, fine line, water and fade proof. This is kind of like a gray color. This is a 0. This is a 5. So that is a good one I've used before. And then your Faber-Castell, those are always good. You just got to find, this is fine. Again, I like to have different types, thick and thin lines, but those are all brands that I would recommend that you can use. Copic is an expensive one. If you like to be, I got a Copic marker. Yeah, whatever, but I don't really care. Copic is not my favorite. So those are drawing illustration pens. Okay. Next step, adding color. These are a few things. I have lots of things. So illustration markers. Okay. These are the alcohol ink markers. I have a whole bag back here. I have this rolly thing and I have another thing. So I have tons of them. None of them are Copic. I don't spend that kind of money. These are all Amazon ones I've got. Do they last forever? No. And if you probably can find a YouTube clip that shows you how to add alcohol back into it to get the color back. Someone showed me that. I don't remember, but I don't have the patience or time to do that. But I buy any brand, okay? Five and Below have some. I bought those. Ross, I bought some of those. So it just depends on what you look for. Sometimes they come in regular colors, pastel colors, groups of 100, groups of 80, you know. It just depends on what you're looking for. But the illustration alcoholic ink markers are great. Yes, I use them in my sketchbook. Yes, they bleed through. You can use them on the actual marker paper, but I like to have it in a sketchbook, not like loose pieces of paper. Other markers I have, and I'm into bright, beautiful colors. So these Stabilo markers, they're like a thinner line. I like them for coloring. I like them for writing. So this is one thing I got over the summer that I love, that are really pretty colors. And then I got a set of Aztec Twee markers. So again, great, beautiful colors. They are double-sided with the brush and the fine tip. I mean, this was a pack of 50. I think there's a pack of 100. I don't know. I have too many. And then just regular old, I think these are felt tip pens, flare pens. I think these are also Aztec. It was a deal. I got, I guess, 2. Love these. I love to write with them, not only color, having your own set of paint pens. Again, these are Mr. Sketch gel crowns or whatever, paint pen or not paint pens, gel markers or paint sticks. I'm sorry. I love having these to fill in big spaces. And weirdly, another highlighters, because I like the colors. And then good old fashioned crowns. Okay. Yes, I say it different. It's crowns. It's not crayon. I like the twistables because you can get some of them. They have like the multi-colors and stuff. Again, a great tool to fill in big spaces. So crowns. Another thing I like to have as an art tool is lots of sticky notes. Because again, in my sketchbook, so I could fill in things with my sticky notes. And the other thing I like to have is writing tools in all different colors. So I love ink pens. This is just, and actually these are all Dollar Tree ones. So I got a purple and a red, a blue, a black. So I like to obviously write along with my sketchbook and draw them. So those are all my art supplies. As in paint, another one is Jack Richardson's, a great brand to have. These are travel ones, and this is like one little type that you can buy within the reward store I have. They're not this big of a set, but these are actually a double stacker. So if I want to do watercolor in my sketchbook, I have lots, and then a little mixing tray. So Jack Richardson is a great little painting set that you can take. And again, it just slips right into my pouch. Having a sharpener that catches the stuff, that's important. This is a kind of a big one, but I found it in some other stuff. So having that sharpener, and then good old colored pencils. Oh, see, I like the 4B. That's what I couldn't remember which one it was. I kept that in my drawing bag. But colored pencils are great to have. I have specific colors I keep with me because I know I'm going to use them. Like red, brown, and black. And mainly because when I draw myself, I draw red lips, brown hair, and then black I draw with. Black's a great one to have because I do draw with it. I used to. I haven't really drawn with it a lot, but I went through a stage of drawing with my black colored pencil because it is waterproof. As long as you don't get the watercolor colored pencils, they won't smear. So that's kind of a rundown of my art supplies in my own home art studio. I will link everything below. So if you would like to purchase anything for your home little art area, feel free to. I'll even link my little bag. It didn't come with the thing. I had that. But this is a great thing if you do a lot of drawing. It holds everything nice, and you can even fit a smaller sketchbook inside of here. So when I'm out and about or I'm traveling, I just load all these things up and put them in my bag. Nickel Lang are my favorite paintbrushes. Now, I don't use them artistically in my art practice because these are more small things, but as in watercolor, like kids things, they're the best paintbrushes I find to use in my classroom, and they have different types. This is obviously a round brush. Thank you, Brandon. round brush. So again, nickel lane, you can get a set of these off of Amazon. I'll link it below, that have all the different flat, round, all that. So I keep one of these in there with that. And that's my little art pack that I take with me as I move along, or I'm sitting in front of my desk doing my own art creations. So I hope that helps with anything that you have at your house.